Welcome to part 9 of Blaster Master 03. We're gonna finish up Stranga and be done with Boobs McGee. Tits Flower Power. Those are my nicknames for Kanna. The Zero trilogy has gotten more and more risque with each passing game. You wouldn't even tell that Eve had a cleavage window in the first game because she didn't have that much of a bust. But in this game, what the hell happened? I got again. My prediction was totally on point.
Oh, come on. You have got to be kidding me.
This is becoming a common occurrence. I'll be right back. So sorry, we're almost there, I promise. Sally. No, that's not a mistranslation. It's actually spelt like that because she's using kitty dialect here. Here's more of this puzzle we have to do, which I compared it to Stage 2 of the Lion King game on Sega Genesis. You have to shoot the pink flowers in order to get to where you need to go. Okay, I just heard a strange sound. I don't know what that was. But I'm moving on. You have to use your Aqua Shift in order to go through the pink flowers, but you can also go through the blue flowers too. They just don't move when you shoot them. Like in the Lion King game where Cub Simba had to roar at the pinkish red monkeys in order to get a move on. Yeah, that's still the hardest part of the game. I don't like that stage at all. It's not as egregious in this game though, and once you get the basic geography of the map down, you should be able to ace it no problem. There may have been a similar puzzle like this in Sonic 1 on the Game Gear, but I'm not too sure though. I haven't played that game in a long time. That's probably the only Sonic game on the Game Gear I actually enjoy. I don't like the other Sonic Game Gear games, except for Chaos or Triple Trouble. It was the game with Knuckles in it. I think it was Triple Trouble. I like that one a lot too. The Sonic games are only really consistently good on the Genesis. Kind of. You have the adventure games too, which, you know, I could take some of those gameplay elements like the fishing out and the mech shooting stages. And that era from 2008 to 2012 was pretty good too. But never mind that. Despite having similar locales to the previous game, everything here is radically different than it was before. We don't even have the Tippy Toes platform from the previous game. I know it's disappointing, but we're just going to have to let Platform go forever. There's also not as much water to tread through in this version of Stranga from what I've noticed. Okay, looks like I completed the puzzle here. Not complicated at all. In fact, I think you could just actually shoot one or two of the flowers in very specific locations in order to speed along the process. This next area. Not only does it have the most flowers to take out, but there's also a boss here too. That's the Graviton Eraser in action. I picked it up in one of the dungeons in the last part, and it is very useful. So useful in fact that they put it in a place where you can't really avoid it. Or if you do avoid it, you're either doing a challenge run or you just don't want the weapon. And how can you not want the weapon? It's so good. Jason's sub-weapons have definitely seen an improvement in this game. I'm more compelled to use each and every one of his grenade options as opposed to the first two games. Like, the first game, you got the standard grenade, you got a couple of mines, and then you got the flashbang grenade. You know, it's okay. And then 2, he had the standard grenades again, he's got a mine, and then he's got something else too, I forgot. But those aren't really as imaginative as his arsenal here. Let's go over his arsenal for this game. Jason's got a black hole bomb, spinning blades that work as a shield, and an alien enhancement for his blast counter so that he can do even more blast counters. This guy has it all. And yes, I'm glad that Sora made it into Smash. I'm super glad actually, he was one of my picks. And Cloud and Sephiroth are already in Smash, so why not put Sora in there just for shits and giggles. But for the next Smash, please put Jason in there. I mean, come on, why not put Jason in there? He rocks. Now, which version of Jason they'll go with, if they were to put him in Smash, hopefully the Zero Series version, or maybe they'll just go with the 1988 version and just give him the Zero Series weapons. That's kind of what I'm hoping they'll do, actually. But who knows if Jason Frutnick will ever come to Smash. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. The world may never know. And besides, Blaster Master as a property costs nothing to obtain from Sunsoft, so maybe there's hope? And I sure do hope. You want to clear out the room first before you go for the flowers. That will make it easier to destroy them. The flowers aren't completely harmless though, as they'll shoot out acid, spit things into the air, and they'll come down towards you. There are shadow outlines where the acid will drop, so you'll have plenty of time to avoid it. There are 3 rooms in this dungeon with the flower enemies that you have to take care of. Once you clear all 3 of those rooms, the door to the boss will open. There we go, the flowers are down and the thorns are destroyed. Now let's go for that boss. Man, the things Jason does for Kanna. Well, he's doing this mainly to save Eve, but he has to save Kanna first if he wants to save Eve. Jason's just saving everybody, what's going on here? Eve has a valid excuse to be kidnapped. I don't know why Kanna keeps getting not kidnapped, but trapped in the tank by thorns. But again, it's Kanna we're talking about. Anyway, we got a boss, and its name is Hawkrobber. What a brilliant name right there. This boss will shoot acid into the air, much like the flower enemies from the previous room. Its weak points are its eyes, and you can knock the eyes out of its head using the blast counter. Just like that. Whenever you pop the eyes out, Hawkrobber will become inactive for a couple of seconds. That will give you plenty of opportunity to blast it as much as you want. It will get back up eventually though. This thing will not stay down for too long. One more attack that Hawkrobber likes to do is jump up into the air and attempt to smash you. And I'm going to be blunt when I say this, but I think Jason would rather be smashed by someone else, if you know what I mean. The under the radar jokes are back. I blame Kanna for this. Shit, I can't blame Kanna for this. I was making those jokes even before that. I blame Eve and mostly the designer for making her absolutely ridiculous, but maybe it's just me. And I'm not saying I hate it, I actually love it. But we get the best cannon upgrade in the game, other than the anti-SF ammo. The Rain Cluster is a very rapid-fire napalm bomb type of attack. It's useful against mutants and other types of organic life forms, as well as the next boss coming up. We made it! What a smooth and easy ride.
Smooth and easy?
It's definitely around here. Probably. I can smell it. But like, I don't have a nose, so who really knows? Okay, that was funny. Okay, time to activate the VRV system and get in there. I love this transformation sequence. It's not even 8-bit anymore. This is Strange's superdimensional space? It's different from the reversal phenomenon in Sophia. It feels like it's taken way less of a physical toll on me. Each planet or sector must have a different superdimensional space. Wow, it's so warm and snuggy in here. So relaxing. Maybe, but it's quiet. Too quiet.
Really? Because I'm hearing tons of noise.
Noise? The silence is indeed suspicious. I'm detecting numerous life forms. Oh, what's this? There appears to be a Boss Mutant lurking near the Nu Nusae Herb too.
There's a Boss Mutant here?
Alright, that's strange. There's something going on with Jason's helmet. It's more pronounced in the official Japanese voice-acted version, but...
This is the Nu Nusae Herb. It's in pretty rough shape.
Oh no! This little buddy worked a bit too hard. It appears that it's quite spent from fending off the Boss Mutant.
The herb took on the Boss Mutant?
It's pretty rare nowadays, so old school. That's a plant with backbone, I must say.
Yeah, but at this rate it's gonna wilt.
Just leave this little one to me. I'll give it some TLC. The Nu Nusae Herb is a very tough plant. With Kanna's help, I'm sure it will pull through. Oh yeah, I've got what plants crave.
I'm counting on you. That plant is our last hope. For now, I'll take care of the Boss Mutant for you.
Yeah, Jason's voice output. Lightness points out that Jason's helmet is about to crap out at any point, and that's a hint to something that's about to happen later on, and it's not made that very much clear.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're seriously gonna be stingy with SP like that? You get kicks out of fighting with a pea shooter? There's literally no reason for you to put yourself through that. Why drive a freaking tank if you're not going to maximize its potential?
Yeah, I get it. Consuming SP isn't really a drawback to using a weapon. When I need the firepower, I'll spend the SP. I'm not going to cheap out.
Oh yeah! I can't wait to watch you blast enemies away, Mr. Big Spender.
Oh, I forgot about that exchange. Whoops. Why did Lightness sound a bit flirty in that one? I don't know. It wasn't so much Lightness scolding Jason about the SP usage, which I'm glad he's actually becoming a bit more concerned. It's more so the last sentence of that conversation with the Mr. Big Spender. Yeah, that doesn't sound awkward at all. Oh god. Oh, he's back. Sarah, boss. What's going on here? What in the world happened to it?
With mechanical parts, it was able to survive in this environment. That thing must have one hell of a grudge to go that far. Respect.
I gotta protect Kanna and Kenwood and their peaceful life here. Time to finish you off, here and now. Oh god, here we go. It's the planet Terminator. Metal Cerebos. The first form of Cerebos is not too bad. It's the second form that you have to worry about, because this guy will kick your ass on the second form. Use the anti-SF missile for the purple mechanical head, while at the same time using the rain clusters for the organic skulls themselves. This boss has a couple of different attacks at its disposal. It's got this electric death ball that chases you around the arena, nowhere near as tracking as it was in the second game, but it still chases you around a bit. It's got fireballs which you can destroy with the aqua shift. It will also spawn out, I think some health and definitely ammo. You'll need those. And one more attack is the charge attack. The main cyberhead will charge its a laser and BAM! Does a lot of damage if you get caught by it. The massive explosion from the laser will break off into 4 blasts, so be careful and dodge accordingly to that. Here's phase 2. You need to be fully powered up as Jason if you want to survive this gauntlet. The head on the right side of the screen will shoot electrical beams that will knock Jason off the platform, and the head on the left side will shoot fireballs. You want to deal with those heads before dealing with the main head. Remember that this thing is also charging its laser too. The main head is also very bullet spongy in this form, which is why you need to be fully powered up. Otherwise, you probably won't win at all. Or maybe you will win, it will just take you forever to destroy this thing. If you hadn't already died from the super dimensional space exposure, because you are technically in super dimensional space for this boss fight here. I actually really enjoyed this boss, even though it's kind of bullshit hard if you don't have the right power-ups. And also, there is a way to insta-kill this guy like you can in the first 2 games, but you'll get that way later. Yep, the good old boss rush is coming back in a few parts. Okay, Kanna, the Boss Mutant is down. How's the Nu Nusae Herb doing? She is currently showering it in nutrition. Everything should be fine. All good. Happy, happy. Joy, joy.
Is she okay, though?
Smiles. Kanna seems to be in good spirits as well. What a relief. Now we just need to take it back to Jennifer. However, I am left wondering about the signals we picked up earlier. They seem to be connected to this Boss Mutant, but now I'm not sure. You might be right. Something's approaching. What the? What? Okay. Random people. Perhaps they were hiding from the Boss Mutant. Oh my! They look just like... Are they the same species as Kanna?
That means this superdimensional space must be Kanna's birthplace.
Okay, that's random.
I see, so it was here all along. Kinwood must have been searching for Kanna's species this whole time.
Huh? Oh shit, Kanna's crying. We got the bad ending. Miss Kanna! Look at Kinwood's face. She's crying?
It seems I may have misunderstood Miss Kanna's true feelings. Even though she looked carefree and happy on the outside, she must have still felt lonely and isolated on the inside. There's more to her than meets the eye. The same goes for all of us. Superdimensional space and Stranga were once connected through a rupture. Long ago, a seed of that plant life form fell through the cracks. That was Kanna. Kinwood found that seed and raised her by himself. A planet where such a mysterious connection could happen. Stranga really is a trippy world.
Trip World reference. I don't even know that game.
In the end, Kanna returned from superdimensional space with us. She seemed intent to continue living in Stranga's normal space. Miss Kanna, are you sure you wish to remain here? You betcha! Besides, I was like, never alone after all. As long as I know that, I'm all good. I've still got my roots out there. Even if they're apart, they're still connected, huh?
Foreshadowing for the future.
As long as she's happy, that's all that really matters.
But, you know, that side of Stranga was like totes fluffy and good. But this Stranga has all the thrills and stuff. Living on the edge. A new Kanna living on the edge. I think I could have tons of ways to grow out here. Plus, I still want to have fun with Yokopu and Kinwood.
Kanna, you truly have matured. Hey, aren't we forgetting something, like your reason for coming here?
Oh yeah, of course.
Kanna, is the Nu Nusae Herb ready?
Flower? I totally forgot about that. Here you go.
Nu Nusae Herb, a mysterious plant with backbone. She tore it right out. Hey, should you really be treating that thing so rough?
It's no prob. You gotta put some oomph into whatever you do.
Thank you, Kanna, Kinwood. Alright, let's get back to Nora. On the double. Take care on your way back to Sophia.
I hope everything turns out roses for Evie. See ya! Flower!
And that's pretty much going to be the end of Kanna, for now at least. Alright, let's get back to Nora. Ribbit ribbit. If we can warp from the retry point, it should save us a lot of time. Let's give it a shot. So, this has been bothering me since we got out of that super space. There's noise in your voice output. Is something busted in that helmet?
What? Eve fixed this up for me. You must be hearing things.
Whatever. It's your problem anyway.
More foreshadowing. And kind of a clue as to how to get the best ending in this game. Anyway, tune in for the next part where we return to Jennifer.